so glad that you decided to come back for another session. And today, what I'm going to be talking about is one of the larger erectile dysfunction type events that happen in your life. And it is, from what I understand, it's pretty curable. It's not necessarily 100% hereditary or even 50% hereditary. So I'll give you some of that. And we need to find out first that heart disease is something that's very serious in the United States. And here's a whopping figure: 8.3% of the population has heart disease in one form or fashion, and we'll talk about those in a minute. But understand that, with coronary heart disease, it isn't the heart disease that is causing the erectile dysfunction, it's the medications that are causing it. So if you are going to have major chronic illness due to the fact that you stop taking the medicine, then what happens is that you're going to have to work in order to figure out a solution for the erectile dysfunction. And we can come up with those. Those are actually, we can handle that. Now, understand that a lot of the heart disease isn't, it's out there, the information's available, the cures are available, and we need to understand that a lot of the cardiac disorders can be inherited. And when I talk about that, that means the arrhythmias, congenital heart disease, cardiomyopathy, high blood cholesterol, coronary artery disease that leads to heart attack, stroke. You know, Heart failure can run in different families, but understand that a lot of the research has been that the genetic part is only 30%, the environmental part is considerably higher. So, what does that mean to you? That means that if you grew up in a family that had a lot of heart disease, chances are that you didn't have a healthy lifestyle. You ate different. You ate a lot of fats, things that clogged your arteries, the heavy duty animal fats. Didn't get a lot of exercise. Didn't go out and wasn't active. Was more have a lethargic type of lifestyle. So what we need to do is talk about some of those lifestyle. Smoking to excess, drinking to excess, obesity, physical inactivity. Physical inactivity. Are you ready for this? If you get up and stand for 1 minute to 2 minutes every hour, that's called physical activity. Can you believe that? I didn't. I found that just outrageous. I thought you had to go and walk, 20 miles. You had to go do a marathon. You had to, swim across the Atlantic Ocean in order to be able to be considered physical activity. But no, I mean, it's really simple. So let's talk about some diseases. Coronary heart disease. Yep, I already read those. Yeah. And so what we want to do is find out whether or not we are eating our problems, creating obesity. We are drinking our problems, which can lead to heart disease. We're living a risky lifestyle of being sedentary. So let's just talk about some of those medications that you're going to be working with. Cholesterol modifying medications. These medications have some side effects that can affect the erectile dysfunction. Aspirin. Now, aspirin is a blood thinner, but it doesn't cause erectile dysfunction. It's one of the good ones. And you can take aspirin to prevent strokes and keep your blood thin. Now, beta blockers. Beta blockers are killers. They will shut that puppy down. Ranitidine is another deal killer or killer. And nitroglycerin and nitrates, those are good. They keep you going. They get that blood flow going. Things can actually happen. Your antigenesin converting enzyme, or ACE or ARBs, those are not good. They're going to kill some stuff. They're going to prevent action in the bedroom. Then you have your blood thinning medicines. They are definitely going to be killing the vitality in the bedroom. Statins, there's a few people that do have a side effect of erectile dysfunction, but the majority of them don't. Same way with nitrates. Same thing with calcium blockers. All of those seem to be pretty good. Diuretics, those are definitely going to tamp down issues in the bedroom. When we talk about ACE inhibitors and other receptive blockers, those are the mild ones for erectile dysfunction. So here's the plan. If you have heart disease or you have a propensity for heart disease, then let's go ahead and start getting an active lifestyle and start moderation. If we don't happen to have that and we are not on that trajectory, but we do have a sedentary lifestyle, then what we need to do is start activity and eating right so that one day it doesn't sneak up and grab you. So, what we're talking about is that, let me know what kind of drugs you're taking, and I can tell you whether or not it's going to lead to erectile dysfunction. I need your comments down below in order to be able to make this information a lot more acceptable, a lot more inviting. Here's the whole thing. One of the biggest issues with erectile dysfunction is people rolling over and not doing anything. It's the same way with heart disease. It's the same way with a lot of other chronic diseases. There are alternatives out here that can make that cure, make that transition, get you to a much healthier place so that you can have that spontaneity and have that lifestyle that you used to have. Just stopping and saying, no, I'm going to live this forever, that's sad because that affects a lot of people in your community. And what that means is that your children, your children's children, and your aunts and uncles and sisters and brothers are all affected by that decision. So let's lean in. Let's do the next right thing. Look for alternative cures, Reiki healing, therapy, weight loss, going to different types of therapies with psychologists and pastoral psychologists. It's a wonderful thing. Go ahead, make your comments. I look forward to talking to you. You have a great day.